So he's capturing them to observe them, to try to steal their traits and then put it into his cyborg body mind.
The only cyber part about Caleb is his arm.
Xavier was the high school boy who shows up at the hospital, like the infirmary, and then he sleeps in the ward, and then that's when he meets Xavier, and they're gonna have a no, that's what he meets. Yeah, that's when he meets Zane, and then they're gonna have a little high school romance, but for adults. It's gonna be house lads, house empty lads. Yeah, but anyways, those two are gonna be gay for each other. The Silas is he creeps out outside of the giant. What does he live in, a flat? Raphael?
It's more like he lives out of his studio.
Silas stands
Which they stole my freaking
Silas stands on like a faraway building, looking at his looking through the floor to ceiling window, watching Raphael paint.
Silas doesn't just stand there. He stalks from on top of buildings.
Just
like
he
this.
stalks like that.
He does. He stalks like this. Like he stands like stock straight, but his head's tilted down with that freaking cocky smirk.
That's so creepy.
And then he just stares. And then after that he goes and then he does his little power thingy, and then he just like, hello, I'm here. He had a whole summer bro.
Yeah, but he looked out from the window. He watches Raphael paint, and then you get that R&B music play.
but okay. Raphael paints in front of a floor to ceiling window. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the scenery past that window is the ocean. So he's gonna have to be suspended in there like.
Wait. I don't know why when you showed me their official photos, I assumed they were in the same area.
No.
Because I thought Silas was standing on a building, and then the building... This is how I even came up with the headcanon, because I thought they were in the same region. No. So that's why I was like, it's looking like he's looking down into his window.
No, okay. Okay, so Xavier, Zane, and Raph, they all live in Lincoln. And Silas lives in whatchamacallit, the 9 zone. I forgot the full name. But he lives in the red light district, basically. Different cities. And then you have Dead Caleb living on an entire floating island called Skyhaven.
Oh, so Dead Caleb also, like, secretly watches Raphael from afar.
Dead Caleb watches... He doesn't watch Raphael, he watches everybody.
Caleb watches him at the beach house, and Silas watches him when he's at his other flat.
There is no other flat. He lives out of his studio.
Raphael might be hella rich and has, like,
what do you mean might? He is hella rich. The only time he leaves is when he has to go to those art shows.
Yeah, that's when Silas is watching. He's watching to make sure his boo thing is okay at the art shows. And then he's doing secret auctions, buying all the art for himself.
He has.
Are they all rich? Are they all rich?
They're all rich.
Okay, he's doing secret auctions to buy the art for himself.
They're all rich, but I think a lot of people say the poorest one would be Zane.
I knew
because he's just a cardiologist.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting like, do they not know how much cardiologists make?
Yeah, but like
at the same time, Xavier's just a hunter.
I thought he was like a space alien, like a space force guy.
No. Xavier's just a hunter. He's like the senior. He's like MC's senior hunter. He lives in an apartment right above hers. Zane has his own house. He has an entire freaking house. He lives in his art studio.
Okay, so that's why Xavier.
But he makes like millions of dollars off his one art.
That's why Xavier goes sleep at the hospital, because he's poor and he lives in an apartment. And
yeah, you'll find Xavier sleeping on apartments more than you do in his own place. Hi, babe.
And he goes sleeps at the hospital, and he doesn't get in trouble because Zane got his back. Anytime
the nurses are gonna be like, "Sir, you can't sleep here," and then you have freaking Zane walking in. I got him. It just like lifts him up effortlessly and just takes him to his. You know how some doctors have those empty rooms that are specifically for their
Your condition is serious.
Yeah. Or like the nurse goes to wake him up, but then he's already sound asleep. But then Zane like puts his hand out and he stops him. He's like, no, let him sleep.
Maybe.
All right, and then Caleb. And then Caleb died, and then he came back to life. He came back to life because the Dosrei said, the main character girl said that the main character girl said that all of the guys are gay with each other, and now I have no one. And then so he came back to life. She made no, it's not. It's like this more. And then she makes like, I'm gonna keep repeating the same sentence.
And then she makes like,
and then she brings him back, and he's like she basically made herself an AI chatbot. She makes herself an AI chatbot boyfriend named Caleb. K-A-I
what?
Because the other 4 guys are now gay for each other, and she needs a companion. But then Caleb is super obsessed over those guys because they're so real for being alive.
Bro, I honestly think Caleb might have like a whole ass man crush, enemies to lovers whole trope with Zane, because you know they were in the same childhood situation with MC, and like every time Zane pops up, Caleb's just like heaving with hatred, and I'm just sitting like, hatred or pure lust?
Yeah, because since Caleb is like a robot guy or something, I'm just gonna run with that. Since Caleb is a cyborg guy,
he's legit.
Since
cyborg,
Caleb is a cyborg guy, and his like brain is like he's like the brain in like mechanical body or whatever, I don't know.
Well, no, only parts of his
which
whole
parts?
This
is crucial to my headcanon right now.
One of his arm is bionic.
Okay,
and then he have like other things to fix him up because he was exploded boy.
But he's also,
that's why he was supposed to be dead.
He also hates himself in his body, and he hates Zane. He hates Zane because he has to
restart it.
He hates Zane because he has to rely on Zane to stay alive, to keep his heart going. And so he's like, I can't fall in love with you, but my hearts are in your hands. And then so it's like a 3-way between Xavier, Zane, and Caleb now. And then the girl gets pushed aside again.
A throuple?
Yeah, and then Xavier doesn't show, since he's always sleepy and stuff. It kind of looks like he has like not a lot of emotion, so it looks like he doesn't care that.
That's true though.
It looks like he doesn't care that Caleb is trying to take Zane.
Hey, why was this one so fast?
Because it's just him. And then Zane is wondering why Caleb isn't more jealous. I mean, Zane is wondering why Xavier isn't more jealous that Caleb is, like, all over him. And he's like, if you're not jealous, that means you must not actually love me.
Hey, I say that too! Your jealousy is what lets me know you still love me.
But then they get into, like, a little lover's quarrel. And they work it out eventually after Zane figures out, since he's like more of an analytical guy because he's a doctor, he figures out that love isn't all black and white, and that Xavier expresses his emotions differently. Yeah, Xavier's now autistic or something.
Well, people do think that. So.
Also, Caleb spies on the other 2 as well, because he's also trying to get Raphael, since he lives on like an oceany area too.
He lives off the coast of, I forgot what that ocean place, I forgot the name for it, but he lives off that coast. His whole freaking studio is like, it's almost like a mini mansion, but not. It's like a villa.
And then he has binoculars to
I hate how you say that.
And then he has binoculars and a telescope to look.
Why does he need a telescope if he already has binoculars?
Double division.
So he's like, one here, and then the telescope like right here.
Yeah, and then he's looking through to
Now my nose is stuck.
to sneak a peek at Raphael again, and then he gets angry because he notices that Raphael is painting a black figure but with white hair, and then he throws a fit and he throws his binoculars and
binoculars.
He throws his binoculars and telescope into the water, and then he's like, why doesn't anyone love me? Is it because I'm not human anymore?
What is that? What do you mean? He can be like, it's because I'm not human anymore. Xavier is literally not human.
He doesn't know that.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
He doesn't know that, and when he discovered that Xavier is actually a mermaid, he holds Xavier.
That's Raphael!
That's what I meant. When he discovered that Raphael is actually a mermaid,
Sea god.
A sea god, he captures Raphael, and then he keeps him in a huge tank on his mini mansion island, and he forces him.
He doesn't live in a mini mansion island.
That's what he has now. That's what you said, didn't you? He said he had a mini mansion.
No, Raphael lives in like a villa style type home. Zane has his own little house going on.
Well,
Xavier lives above MC. Silas has his own mansion fortress situation. He lives in God knows what.
Okay,
all you see is like small little like bunker.
So he
gets
his
a mini mansion.
He gets his military
house. He
has
a house. I know that.
He gets his military henchmen to capture the sea god mermaid guy to
the colonel of Sky Haven.
Yes.
Is sending out orders.
Yes.
To capture a renowned artist.
Yes, because he discovered that he's a mermaid and he want to keep him captured, and then he gives him this thingy that forces him to go into his mermaid pose. This is it's becoming a toxic Yumii.
Mermaid pose. The only reason why we knew he was a mermaid in the first place is because MC was drowning, and it was his whole thing was, you knew you can swim and you can do the whole thingy, but you forced me to show you my true form, and I'm sitting there like. I mean, you could have easily just saved her without turning into your whole tail situation. And the funny thing is, in his sea god form for the new myth, his tail don't match the tail he had in the beginning of the story. I'm like, what the what?
Well, his own hubris got him discovered by this guy who's obsessed over him now. He got over Xavier. I mean, he got over Zane, and now he's obsessed with Raphael. And then
he's gonna challenge Onakindness' boss.
Yes, and then Silas peering through the window noticed that that painting has not been finished yet.
I have watched this painting replay 60 times now.
And then Silas noticed that the Raphael's painting hasn't been finished or touched with for weeks, and then that's when he realized that Raphael has been missing. So he goes and he sends his lackeys to find where Raphael went.
Luke and Kieran. He's gonna send Luke and Kieran, the twins, to go after Sky Haven's colonel. Why didn't he know about it from the? Oh, you don't know yet.
No, because he's in the city right now. You know?
But Mephisto would have been spying on Raphael the whole time.
I thought the animals were just mascots. I didn't think they were real in the game.
Mephisto is Silas's crow. It's his spy crow.
Maybe the spy.
Why do you use the letter T so much?
Control T is to transform.
Oh. But why is the control not as dirty as the T?
Because I cleaned it up. The control was very dirty before that. The bird was somewhere when it happened. There's like a 1 year gap. I mean, not 1 year, 1 week gap. Then he notices Raphael's been missing. Maybe everyone was on like a super serious mission beforehand with the MC or something. So he couldn't come look at his favorite pastime.
His guilty pleasure.
His IRL live stream. And so he sends his boys to go find Raphael.
Hey, you know his code name?
Who?
Silas's code name is Seth.
Seth.
Yeah. That's his fruit vendor name, Seth.
What? Stop. And does the guy live in, like, does his military fly?
What?
You say he's like a sky troops or whatever.
Caleb?
Yeah.
He's the colonel of Skyhaven. Yeah, it's a floating island.
Okay, so he sends Mephisto to the sky.
Mephisto. Yeah, Mephisto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Mephisto flies, and then when he hears a bunch of birds talking about how there's a fish in the sky. Yeah, the birds can understand each other.
A mechanical bird can understand real birds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Google Translate.
He has Google's. What's Google's AI thingy? Meta? No, that's not it. Gemini. It's Gemini because it's on the Google Pixel.
Okay. And then he hears he hears the birds talking about a fish in the sky, but since crows, I don't know how high that ship flies.
It's high.
Okay, so
it's not a ship; it's a whole island.
So the crow can't fly that high, but then he goes back and he tells Silas that there's a fish in the sky, and then Silas is like, that can only be one thing.
That bastard did Caleb.
So then, I don't know how Silas is going to magically get up there, but he's going to magically get up there.
His powers. He can, and he'll just go...
Okay.
With this little energy manipulation thing.
He's going to magically get up there and then try to get his fish boy, but he's outnumbered because the whole military is on that island.
Yeah, Skyhaven's people.
Clearly. The whole military's on that island. So he gets real tattered up, and he ends up at the hospital, and then
Kane, I'm gonna hit you with a boot-kun. Only kind of his boss doesn't just get battered.
He got tattered, not battered.
He can't get tattered.
He got a little bit tattered.
Yeah.
It's for the story.
Kita! We're talking about the name, you just go...
Yeah, but he's also going against the other dude, which I'm assuming is just as strong or something.
I mean, his only thing is gravity. The only thing he got is the... now you trapped to the ground because I have the gravity on my side.
Okay, yeah, he uses gravity. He uses gravity powers, causing like internal bleeding.
Energy manipulation. He can go
causing internal bleeding in Silas, making him unable to conjure up the energy manipulation. So Silas goes to the hospital, and then everything.
Why would he go to the hospital when he have Luke and Kieran?
Yeah, Luke and Kieran takes him to the hospital. And then he has like internal bleeding, and then Xavier wakes up
from the N109 zone. That's the name. It finally came to me.
I don't know what that is. That's
where the Onakan's base is.
Oh,
the red light district, an N109 zone.
And then Xavier wakes up from all the commotion because they're being rushed into the ICU or whatever badly internal bleeding people go. And
wow. The ICU.
And
no, they go to the thingy, and that's when they get assessed. And if it is the ICU,
well, he's super emergency. And then they need all hands on deck, but then there's also other people, and the only person who could attend to him at that moment is Zane.
The cardiologist.
The cardiologist. And then he walks in, he's like, well, this ain't my specialty, but I'll try my best. And then he fixes him up, and then that's when he hears that it was Caleb's doing, and he was like, ooh, I remember when he was trying to get my boy Xavier, even though he was trying to get me when I said that earlier before. But it was like, I remember when he caused problems with me, and then all three of them joined forces to try to get Raphael back.
All three of them?
The MC can come along too.
No, you said all three of them.
Yeah, because Raphael is in the sky.
So, like, is he conscious through the whole thing, or is he are we following the toxic line where he's still unconscious?
He's cautious, but he's like under some sedatives in the water, so he doesn't have his full power.
So he's just like a
he's a pet fish.
He's like a test tube. Test tube baby.
He's cautious but lethargic because apparently Caleb is the super bad villain.
Well, he does get pretty intense.
Cause he's super into life forms.
I think for your story, the only problem with the whole situation is that the other 4 do have small hints of the gayness, but Caleb is 100% straight.
Yeah, that's why he can't have a proper relationship with them, because he's only obsessed with their visage. He can never truly love them. Cause he's straight. He's only obsessed with them because he sees that the MC loves them, and then he's wondering why the MC loves them, even though they could never love her back like he does. So he's capturing them to observe them, to try to steal their traits, and then put it into his cyborg body mind.
The only sniper part about Caleb is his arm.
If he got destroyed, if he got into an explosion, more parts are definitely not human.
He has like a bionic arm.
And then he's gonna come across a blue-haired guy who doesn't like his hair being touched.
Blue-haired guy.
He's gonna come across a blue-haired guy who doesn't like his hair being touched.
Oh, that's right. I forgot there's gonna be a 6th love interest. I think the 6th love interest is gonna be the captain of Ever, which is like the main bad guy group.
I can't believe you don't remember what I talked about. If the guy I'm talking about shows up as a 5th love interest,
6. There's only 5 days.
If the guy I'm talking about comes out as a 5th love interest, then that story would have a whole whirlwind of gay opening up for him. But he comes across a blue-haired guy who doesn't like being his hair touched, and the blue-haired guy was like, "Oh, my best friend from childhood is back alive," and then that's when he realized that he's got confused with this guy's best friend who also died, that didn't come back alive in like one of those dream trance thingies. And then a guy with like blondish hair comes.
Like
I don't know. A guy with like blonde hair comes and be like, "Hey, you don't want to mess with this guy."
Blonde-haired guy.
The blonde-haired guy got piercings and like a little ski hat and then a little smiley
From
face
what?
button on it. And then
are we talking about? I found a guy when he's in a beanie. This You're crazy. Oh man.
And then all of the blue-haired guys' harem shows up. And they're like, "Hey, hold on. We made sure your dead friend did not come back alive. So this dead friend, we're gonna eradicate." And that's how they got rid of evil villain Caleb. The gays. That's the end of the story. For real, that was like an OVA edition to wrap things up.
Can't get enough, huh?
Did I scare you?
I'm fine. If you're gonna stick around until you see me fall asleep, fine. Go ahead, stay.
If being with me only brings you pain, then just put up with this for 3 more days.
So?
I just need 3 days.
Our reporters out in the field confirm the lockdown will be lifted after being in effect. The Far Space Fleet assures everyone that the explosion in the Cascade District will not happen.
If I kept you here with me like this, would you think I'm being too selfish? But it's only us now. let's say I had noticed these threats that were lurking around you earlier. Knowing then what I know now, none of this would have happened, right? You can be mad, but don't let it affect your health.
Yeah. You wouldn't usually be able to touch me like that, you know.
I could see through your lies when you'd blink. Oh, I know. You're thinking some chip got put into my brain, right? And now I'm no longer who I used to be? What if I told you I was always like this? Your life has threats around every corner. The people who are after your power, who want to hurt you, they should all just disappear. You're only safe when you're by my side.
You can think of me as a lost pearl that washed up on the beach. Stop. Don't.
You don't need me? Is that what you think? All right. What do you need? You can tell me. We can return to Lincoln if that's what you want. If you want to return to the past, we'll rebuild our old house and move in together. And if one house isn't enough, I'll build you a whole maze. I'll decorate it with everything you could ever want. It will be the most beautiful, stunning garden you've ever seen. No one will be able to find you ever again. I'll protect you forever.
Humans truly are greedy, always exploiting other species once you discover their weaknesses.
Really? I always held myself back and endured day after day after day. It was suffocating. But now, I'm tired of playing these games.
I turn into an eldritch beast. You'll run away crying. What if I set everything on fire and let it all burn? You really want that? Master.
Trading for curse, shut traitors out, worship the crow. Salvage or ravage, he has found the same. Won't play or just pray. Symphonies played in agony, the empty stage, not to show replay. The outlaw again celebrates this encounter in faith. Time to break the seal, this set in
All those
mind.
legends about the Lemurians,
Time
they aren't just
we
fairy
have
tales.
to pay the price.
The night's just getting started. Don't let me catch you so easily next time.